to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions first down.
Now Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw, 59 yards. And the Lions march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A run straight ahead with Achane. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Not a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. That's complete to Laporta. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Dolphins nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide. Game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Willis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for this. Here's Willis. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally brought down at the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Jimmy Rolder in coverage.
To throw, here's Willis. Completes it to Douglas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Willis. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 5. Willis wants to pass it again. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
First down, Lions.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Goff now looks to throw. This pass down the field for Gibbs. This is intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Douglas. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2.
Achane is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Gordon. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go. Achane. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 4-yard line.
Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here's Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Willis. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
The shotgun snap to Willis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Willis on third and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Tolbert from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran up the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the side?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to
Jahmyr Gibbs. He
Touchdown,
scored on the ground
Detroit.
and through the air. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Dolphins 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them was to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Willis looking to throw it. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
Now Willis on fourth down. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially